Rolling.
Speed.
And action.
I've just arrived on the private island which claims to have genuine artifacts from H.H. Holmes' Reign of Terror. I'm heading to the house right now.
And cut.
And I can't believe it. I can't believe how they create this world.
Action.
You know, usually I just get a script and it's like 70 to 100 pages long, but there's like 300 pages in one script. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Hear that? The walls are moving again.
I play a character called Kate Wilder, who is a presenter who's part of this documentary team who are doing a show about the serial killer H.H. Holmes.
America's first serial killer confessed to 27 murders.
I'm telling you, this is going to be great.
You said that in Topeka.
But first, let's do a quick recap. The Dark Pictures Anthology is a series of standalone cinematic horror games. Every story has unique characters and settings, and they all draw from different subgenres of horror. All the games are introduced by the mysterious and intimidating curator, who you visit in his book-lined repository.
I do enjoy seeing a familiar face.
You've already had the opportunity to play 3 of the stories that he keeps on those shelves: Man of Medan, Little Hope, and House of Ashes. The curator watches everything your characters do, and he's likely to pass an acerbic comment on how things are going.
Holding on to a little guilt, are we? Hoping that this time around you might be able to save them all.
Nothing makes him happier than someone getting horribly killed. Of course he'll be back in The Devil in Me, and maybe he'll have a few tricks up his sleeve.
You'd better get back to things. Best of luck.
In The Devil in Me, our real-world inspiration is a person, a historical character whose name still resonates. He was born Herman Mudgett in 1861. He studied medicine at the University of Michigan, specializing in anatomy, and in 1886 he moved to Chicago and changed his name. He became Dr. Henry Howard Holmes, or H.H. Holmes. In Chicago, in the suburb of Englewood, he built a hotel called the World's Fair Hotel, after the World's Fair Columbian Exposition that was happening in Chicago at the time. H.H. Holmes Hotel was a huge 3-story building, elegant and refined and horrific. Guests lured into that hotel never found their way out. It was full of secret passages, hidden rooms, trapdoors, bricked-up doorways, cellars with vats of acid and lime pits, strange implements and deadly contraptions. H.H. Holmes used that hotel to murder people. We don't know how many victims there were. At his trial, Holmes confessed to 27 murders, but there is speculation that the number was much higher. The building became known as the Murder Castle.
I told my team they're free this weekend, and frankly, they're a temperamental bunch. It's amazing. What we can get here can take the show to the next level.
Ah! Damn it! How did he know what our show was about in the first place?
If I was stuck in a murder castle and being chased by some deranged serial killer, I'd be absolutely terrified. She's much tougher than I am and more kind of goading of the situation than I am. Because I guess that's part of it as well, is they half want to document it and they're half like living the thing that they're trying to document and they're afraid of. But you know, I'd be off that. I'd probably jump into the water and swim back to shore or something, or I don't know, find a corner and cry.
I'd be right behind you. Or, you know, unless Kate was there to protect both of us, frankly. But yeah,
emotionally eat all the snacks I have in my bag.
We have some too. Yeah, we can double up on those for the emergencies. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think I'd do the very same. But then I guess you don't know, like that fight-flight thing. You know, maybe if in that situation you may find some result. I don't even want to think about it. It's terrifying.
I also probably would have stolen Charlie's cigarettes and smoked all of them.
Try not to cough up a diseased lung.
At his trial in 1896, Holmes said to the judge, "I was born with the devil in me. I could not help the fact that I was a murderer, no more than the poet can help the inspiration to sing." He was hanged in the prison yard, and at his request, his body was encased in concrete to make sure that his spirit didn't escape and murder more people. H.H. Holmes was the first American serial killer and one of the most successful. and his ingenuity and dedication to his gruesome task have made him an object of fascination and horror ever since.
Hello. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.